President Biden is going to Angola. He wants to steal Chinese business from Angola. Talk about that, please. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
President Joe
interesting.
Biden is set to visit Angola in October, marking his only state visit to Africa during his presidency. The visit underscores Angola's strategic importance to U.S. efforts to counter China's growing influence on the continent. Now, they're talking about this Lobito corridor versus Tazara. A major focus on the visit will be the Lobito corridor and a U.S.-backed infrastructure project at transporting green metals from the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia to Angola port of Lobito. The project is positioned to compete with China's rehabilitation of Tanzania's Zambia Railway, part of China's Belt and Road Initiative. So it's going to be something that's going to benefit the U.S. as well as Angola. But the U.S. is also wary of China's potential and their military ambition in Angola's region. There are concerns that China may establish a military base in Equatorial Guinea, which will shift the balance of power and influence the region.
Yeah. I'm going to disagree with you on that. Let me tell you what's happening.
Okay.
China gave Angola billions of dollars in the early 2000s to help for mining their oil, not mining, but drilling oil. And Angola owes China $21 billion. So now that Angola owes China $21 billion, China said, okay, it's not fair to expect Angola to pay back this money when they only have oil as their economy. So China now is reinvesting in their mining and in other parts of, and agriculture mostly, and says, okay, we'll help you so that you can now make revenue so you can pay us back what you owe us, which is fair. So what China is doing is they're now pumping money. They say you can't just do oil because oil prices can drop. So what China said is we will now give you money to develop your agriculture and all of those things. And then when you're booming, you can pay us back the 21 billion when you're ready. Okay. They're not like the US and IMF, which tells you now you have to give us your resources. China didn't say give us your resources. It says now you have investment. And to counteract that, the U.S. has now gone to, what's his name, Lorca, who's the president of, what's his name, the president of Angola, and they're toasting him. They're now coming there saying, hey, don't listen to China. So this is corruption. This guy is selling his country to America. China, the U.S. does not care about military base. China's not at war with
and Angola is struggling with a lot of debt.
And also they tried to do a coup in Democratic Congo. They tried to do a coup. It didn't survive. The U.S. was behind it, and Angola was helping it because they, like you said, they want to use Angola as a port for Cote d'Ivoire mines. But China is counteracting that. But here's the difference: China is not sending troops. They're not fighting people. They're just giving more loans to Angola. But this guy, the president of Angola, is trying to play both sides. He said, okay, America, help me too. He's just taking money from America. This is a desperate attempt of America to try to interrupt BRICS. China has even said that it will allow business transactions between it and Angola to be done in Angolan money so that their currency doesn't drop. Yeah, what are your thoughts, Saeed?
Yes. So I kind of did a little bit of research on this, and let me not lie to you, it boils down to we not having a visionary leader. I made some notes. First of all, one, African leaders are selfish. Secondly, my quote on this: you can't help who doesn't want to be helped.
Yes.
Thirdly, all the loans we have collected, what have we done with them? And fourth and lastly, we need a visionary leader.
So, like Lumumba.
Going back to all this, like you, our leaders are selfish. They just want to collect. They are not thinking.
Me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I. They are not deep thinkers at all. For us, brother, I'm not even. I'm not. Should I say? I've not even gone to. How many countries have I been to in my life? From my internet, I already know the games these Western countries are playing with Africans.
Yes.
It is so
But also
glaring.
I think you have a degree in political science or something, so you know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
So
Go
as
ahead.
I was saying, like it is so glaring that these Westerners, they are just all about our resources.
Yeah.
And you as the African leader, that you are controlling your country, you should know that, okay, if you want something from us, what are you giving us? What you are giving us, how am I using what you are giving us? This thing is a trade by barter. That is why when some people are saying all these white people, they colonize us, they slave us, all this slavery cannot happen if they don't have somebody who is making it happen, a black man making it happen.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you. Let's talk about Haiti. This is why they hate Haiti. Haiti killed the French like this. They killed them like this, and they ran away from Haiti, and they will never go back. They will never. The U.S. is afraid. They send Kenyan soldiers to Haiti to die because they know that the Haitians will rather die than be colonized. Continue. Yeah.
You understand? So we don't even now. Back to our own country here, you can see what Tinubu is doing. Selling oil. We have so many, every of our focus in this country now is all about oil, food.
Yeah.
When we have so many resources that we can make money on. Plus, Mr. For the YouTube clip you sent to me, I watched it out. As in my brain just opened like, oh my God. We have so many resources that we can milk on. We don't have to bank on this oil thing.
No, and that's what China is trying to do with Angola.
Many
that's what they're doing with Angola.
You can imagine. Let me know, like, if a serious leader, a serious president, take American president and Chinese president, it's obvious that you will know the president, the country that meant well for your country.
China and Russia.
With what they are proposing.
Yeah.
Yes, now you will know the one that meant well for your country, that the one that wants your country to grow, and the one that just want to milk your country. You don't need to, this is not rocket science or something.
No.
Yes, now you can tell.
No.
But obviously, because our stupid leaders and president, they are just all about their own selfish interest. They just take America, everything is just we go to America. My brother,
no.
I'm just.
And here's the thing, and I don't want people to think that China and Russia, I'm not going to call them altruistic. They're business people, but they know that they make money because they do logistical supplies, and Russia has logistics, and they know that if Africa is doing well, they will do well also. So they also have a vested interest in Africa. It's not like they love Africa, but they want to use cooperation.
Like I said, it is not. It is. We keep getting this thing wrong. It is by trade and barter. We don't even need to like each other.
It's trade, and that's China's.
We don't need to like each other.
China's world.
By barter. You want our cobalt. You want our gold. Okay. How much are you paying? You pay. They pay us. What are we doing with what they are paying us? That is what we are supposed to.
And that's the thing. So even in Angola,
they are not taking our resources for free.
Yeah. So let's go back to Angola. Let's go back to Angola. China gave Angola up to $100 billion loan for its oil. They didn't even use, I'm sure that they didn't use it for that. And that's part of the problem, why they need help again. But China has told them, you have to do agriculture. They didn't even say mining, because they know that if Angola and those other countries do agriculture, China needs food because they have billions of people. And they will trade because they need food and they need resources. The thing that China is good at is logistics. China can get, like, if I order something from China, it'll get here quicker than if I order it from New York. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow. And it's cheaper. It's cheaper also. So that's where China has the advantage. So like you said, we should do trade and barter, and we should compete. Friendly competition. Even China and Russia compete with each other, but they also trade with each other. So that's the way the world should work. Trade and competition. We need it.
I just remember some words that Peter B normally says, that what are the loans you are taking, if you are not using the loans for production, if you are using it for just consumption, nothing is going to happen.
No, and then you have to pay it back. You have to pay it back. And then when you get loans, you get loans, and you use the loans.
all our leaders, they are just using for
No, they use the
consumption, for
loans
luxury.
to import Gary
Nothing is
and to
gonna,
import cassava.
it will just be as if these Westerners and Chinese people, they are using us, whereas they are paying for what they are taking. It's not as if it is free.
No, it's not free.
Even as they are saying that they don't mean well, they are paying for whatsoever we are giving them. They are not just taking.
Our
They might
leaders
be
are not
getting it for
smart
cheap.
enough.
You know what it's like, Said?
Exactly.
It's like, Said,
I want to buy what I said. They are taking it for a fool.
Yeah. Well, Said, is this like what you said? Is this like me working for my boss? He gives me money. Oh, don't take money from your boss. He doesn't like you. He's using you. Okay, continue using me. Just give me my money and let me work. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
true.
using the money for. If I'm
Yeah,
using the money to
Get
better
into
my
trade.
life,
I'm trading my time. I'm trading my time to work for him. That's business. Business is not friendship.
Yeah, business is business. Yeah,
but it has to be. It has to be trust.
Business is business.
Yeah. So what are your
trust, understanding.
Yeah. What are your thoughts before we move on?
If you bargain well, you get well. If you don't bargain well, you get.
But that's up to us. It's up to us. It's not up to China to tell us how to spend our revenue.
You know the issue.
So let's go to Warif though. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, you see the issue with African leaders is that number one, they are not smart. Number two, they are selfish. They think of themselves alone. They don't have the people at heart.
Yeah.
And they are not creative. Now, when you're in that office, why are you there? Even if it's not wrong, like we've agreed, it's not wrong for you to do business with these guys. But when the people see that you're not smart and you're selfish, they begin to use your head. I call it modern slavery. And once they know that you're not smart, they will use you and use you completely. Now, African leaders, they see it as if I don't know if I'll call it that, they are doing this right, the foreigners or the Europeans a favor, but it's not a favor. It's just that they are not standing their ground. They don't know how to run this business.